right. What's up, everybody? What's up, tycoons? What's up, traders? Super excited for today's video, coming at you with the viewer request on UNG. This is the United States Natural Gas Fund, and this thing is looking pretty bearish. Okay, we recently hit 52-week lows. And as a general rule of thumb, things that are creating new 52-week lows generally will stay bearish and stay negative in the foreseeable future, right? So we do have a major support level here of about what is this? I'd say about 1169. Okay, it's a major support level from over here. About last year, December 2021, we have a support level there, and below there we have support at 1031 and 904 from about 2020. We have some support levels down here to pay attention to, but we do have some bullish things setting up in the short term for a possible bounce. Okay. Chart patterns are something that you can use to your advantage, right? Over here, we were able to spot out a head and shoulders, right? Left shoulder. Okay. Get your head, you get your right shoulder. We got the nice move down there. And right now I'm tracking a falling wedge pattern indicated by these two trend lines. So a falling wedge is a bullish pattern, and you would expect a move to the upside, but there's a lot of work to be done, right? We're currently all the way down here. Even if we got a big, massive rally up here, that would be a really big move, and we need something very significant to truly get the big breakout. But this is a very large pattern and a very long time frame pattern as we're looking at on the daily chart. So just keep these trend lines here. These are going to be some important trend lines you want to pay attention to and look for a breakout to the upside or a breakdown to the downside. If we take a look at our MACD right now, okay, the red line is still below this white line right here, right? And the entry signal possibly is going to be when this red line curls above the white line, right? Then that could give us some momentum, and we could see a nice bullish retest up here, or possibly of the three major retracement levels. Now, these levels are very important. Okay, it's using the fib tool, and it's using the 61.8, the 50%, and the 38.2. Okay, so make sure you chart those up. But I'm just going to show you guys how it works. So nothing moves in a straight line up, nothing moves in a straight line down. You get a move down, a retracement, and then a continuation of that trend. If you break through these levels, that's when you can get a reversal, right? But over here, we can see the first time it respected it, right? We got a rejection up here at the 61.8, and we continued that trend lower. Then if we do the same thing, we take our new high down to our new low, you see we have that impulsive move to the downside, a retrace exactly up to the 50%, and then we continue that downtrend, right? And we keep on doing that, and we keep on doing that. We have a new high, new low here, we retrace, continue the downtrend. So it's very possible that we've established a new low already. We made that 52-week low at 1167. Okay, and we actually have something known as bullish divergence forming right now, and this is a good indicator that we may see a little bit of some bullish activity. We've already gotten a small bounce off of it, but if you take a look here, we have a low and then a lower low. So clearly, the stock is in a downtrend. We are going lower, but the relative strength index has a low and then a higher low. So it's building and actually increasing in strength as this is actually dropping in price. That's what's known as bullish divergence, and it could lead to some bullish activity in the future. So if we do get a pop and we do get some upwards momentum here, as we've started already, right? We got a nice little bounce here 2 times off of that support level. We're starting to push up. We did pull back towards the end of the day, but 1550, 1669, and 1787 are going to be the 3 major resistance levels that you have to pay attention to, right? So we already have one signal right here for an entry signal, right? We have the bullish divergence. You want to try to look for 2 or 3 signs together. So you could say that another sign we have is a bounce off of the trend line. We bounced 1, 2, 3 times, so this is an important trend line that we're watching. So that could be a second signal right there. If you get that MACD to curl up, that could be what takes us up here to our major retracement levels. But, the trend is your friend, and look at what the trend has been. We've been rejecting our major retracement levels and continuing the downtrend. So be really cautious up here. I wouldn't say that, up here is a good time to go long on a new position. If you're already going long, then you can go ahead and just protect your trade with a stop loss at these levels, just in case we do pull back. Right now, if we break out, retest, and continue, then we're going to have this trend line up here to pay attention to, and we might be able to break out, retest, break out, and then retest this trend line and get that nice move upwards. So that's the main things that I would pay attention to on UNG right now. Now, if we do trade sideways a little bit, you want to see this relative strength bullish divergence continue, right? You don't want to see it break this trend line. You want to see it continue to bounce off of this trend line. Most likely, once we break this trend line and then retest it to the downside, that's when you're going to see it break this 1167 support level and try to head down lower to 1031 and possibly 904. Those are going to be the major areas of support that I'm really paying attention to. But in the meantime, this thing does look good for a bounce. We have gotten a small bounce already. But you want to pay attention if it trades sideways that we're holding this bullish divergence trend line and really just increasing the relative strength of this stock as it's trading sideways. If it continues to do that, that could be more of an indicator that we'll see some bullish activity and come up to retest these major retracement levels. So appreciate you watching the video. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I am out.